ready. You want me to pin the cantor?
I would feel more comfortable.
Thank you.
Oh, Jackson's on.
Hareini mekabelet alai mitzvat haborei ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha l'reacha kamocha Hareini mekabelet alai mitzvat haborei Ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, l'reacha kamocha. Boker Tov, everyone. Mazel Tov. We're so delighted to gather together to celebrate Shabbat, as we always do. But this morning, of course, is so special because we are really delighted to celebrate with Kayla and the whole Gruenberg and Rosen family on this very special day as she becomes a bat mitzvah. Kayla's going to lead most of our morning service. So Kayla, I'm going to turn it over to you. Page 10, Birkot HaShachar.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natasim l'sachlim bina le'achim b'yom u'vein layla.
Amen.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani b'tzalmo.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani bat chorim.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani Yisrael.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach livrim.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish harumim.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokef kefufim.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam roka haaretz al hamayim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechid mitzadei gaver.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa likot sarki.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozer Yisrael b'gvura.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Ota Yisrael b'tifara.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten layayin koach.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam mavir shena utmuna me'afa pai.
Amen.
Utnenu hayom ubechoyom lachen ulachesed ularachamim be'enecha uvenu kol ro'enu v'tigmalenu chasadim tovim. Baruch atah Adonai
Baruch Shemo.
Gomel chasadim tovim le'amo Yisrael.
Amen.
Return to page 32, the Psalm for Shabbat.
Mizmor shir le'yom HaShabbat.
Mashir le'yom HaShabbat. Od Yinuvon b'seva deshenim v'rananim yiyu Lagid ki asher Adonai tzuri v'lo avlatabo.
Mourners in Yortzeit Kaddish, page 52. Yit Kadal v'Yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Ve'alma divra chirute ve'amlich malchute. V'chayecho v'yomecho v'chaye zechol beit Yisrael. V'agala uvizman kariv v'imro amen.
Amen.
Hey shmei rabba mevarach la'olam umnei maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei dekudasha v'rechu. La'ela mikol birchata v'shirata. Tush v'chata v'nechamata da'amiran be'alma v'yimro amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimro amen. V'aseh shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimro amen.
Amen.
Kayla continues with Baruch She'amar, page 54.
Baruch She'amar v'haya olam Baruch Hu Baruch Oseh Bereshit Baruch Omer ve'oseh Baruch Gozer Umekayem Baruch Merachem al habriot al haaretz Baruch Merachem al habriot Baruch Mishalem Sachar Tov l'Reyav Baruch Chai La'ad V'Kayam La'netzach Baruch Podeh Umatzil Uvaruch Shemo. Yachid Chai Ha'olamim Melech Meshibach Umefa'ar Adei Ad Shemo HaGadol Baruch Atah Adonai Melech Melol Batishbacho.
Amen.
Ashrei, page 80.
Ashrei Ashrei Beitecha Odeh Alucha Selah.
Ashrei
Am Shekachalo.
Ashrei Am Shadonai Elohav.
Tehillah LeDavid Aramimcha Elohai HaMelech Berecha Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed.
B'chol
V'chol
yom
yom
ha'echa
Shimcha
v'elohashimcha le'olam
le'olam.
va'ed.
Gadol Adonai U'Melam Me'od Belikdoto in Chaker.
Dor le'dorim shalach ma'asecha u'gvurotecha yagidu.
Hadar Kevod Hodacha V'divrei Niflotecha Asicha.
Ve'zutzotecha yomeru Dulatcha asaprena.
Zecher Atucha Yabiyu V'Sitzarcha Yiranenu.
Chanun v'rachum Adonai erech apayim uvdal chased.
Tov Adonai Lakov V'Rachamam B'Kol Ma'asav.
Yoduch Adonai kol ma'asecha v'chasitecha yivarchucha.
Kevod Malchuto Yomeru Guratocha Yedaberu.
Lo tiel libnei adam gvurotav u'chvod adar malchuto.
Malchutocha Malchucho Olamim Umem Shabtacha B'Chodor V'Ador.
Somech Adonai lechol hanoflim v'zokef lechol hakfufim.
Nekolecha Yisabera V'Atal Noten Lehem Etocham Beito.
Poteach et yadecha u'maspia lechol chai ratzon.
Sadik Adonai B'Chol Derechav V'Chasid B'Kol Ma'asav.
Karo Adonai lechol korav lechol asher yikra'u be'emet.
Son Yereh Yaseh V'Etz Shamotam V'Shmam V'Yoshiem.
Shomer Adonai et kol ohabav et kol hasharim yashmir.
Tehillah Adonai Yedaber Pi V'Rech Kol Bashar Shekadshon Le'olam Va'ed.
V'anachnu nevarech Yah me'ata v'yad olam. Hallelujah.
V'anachnu nevarech Yah me'ata v'yad olam. Hallelujah.
Turn ahead to Psalm 150, page 88.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah,
hallelujah, El Bekodsho. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Berkia Uzom. Hallelujah, 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 V'Urota. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Kero Ulo. Hallelujah, 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 Beteka Shofar. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Benevel Bechinor. Hallelujah, 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 Betov Umachol. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Beminim Ve'ugav. Hallelujah, 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 Betzil Tzele Shammai. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Betzil Tzele Truah. Kol Hanshama Hallelujah, Kol Hanshama Hallelujah, Kol Hanshama Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Kol Hanshama Hallelujah, Hallelujah.
We turn ahead to Nishmat, page 334.
Nishmat kol chai, tevarech et shimcha Adonai Eloheinu. Nehalelcha, uneshabechacha, unefaercha, unevarech et shimcha, kodshecha kamor. LeDavid baruchi nafshi et Adonai, v'chol keravai, et shem kodsho. Ha'el beta'atzumot uzecha, hagadol v'chavod meshamecha, hagibor lanetzach, v'hanara benorotecha, hamelech hayoshev al kisei ram v'nisa.
We continue with Shachari. Kayla, you're doing great. Keep it up. Bottom of page 336.
Shochen ad marom v'kadosh shemo.
Shochen ad marom v'kadosh shemo v'chativ.
Befi yesharim tithalal uvdivrei tzadikim titbarach uvilshon chasidim titromam uvekerev kedoshim titkadash uvemakalot rivavot amcha bet Yisrael שכן חובת כל היצורים לפניך, אדוני אלוהינו, אלוהי אבותינו, להודות, להלל, לשבח, לפאר, לרומם, להדר, לברך, להלל, ולקלס על כל דברי שירות בתשבחות. דוד בן ישי עבדך משכך. הבח שמך לעד מלכנו, האל המלך הגדול והקדוש בשמיים ובארץ. ברכות והודאות מעתה ועד עולם. ברוך אתה אדוני, אל מלך גדול בתשבחות, אל ההודאות, אדון הנפלאות, הבוחר בשירי זמרה, מלך אל חי העולמים.
גדל ויקדש שמי רבה. וילמד יברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומייכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. רבם ברך לעולם עולמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח, יתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, יוצר אור ברי חושך, עושה שלום וברא את הכל.
Amen.
If you're standing, you may be seated. We continue. We're in the middle of page 340.
El Adon HaKol HaMashim Baruch Umvurach Befi Kol Neshama Golo Vetuvo Male Olam Da'at Utanuva Stovim Oto
Hamidka al Chayot HaKodesh V'nedar B'chavod al HaMerkava Zechut Umishor Lifnei Chiso Chesed V'rachamim Lifnei Chevodo
Tovim Me'orot Shebara Eloheinu Yitzaram Beda'at Bevinahu V'haskel Koach Ugvura Natan Bahem Liot Moshim Bekerev Tevel
Meleim Zivum Fikim Noganai Zivam Bechol HaOlam Temechim B'tzeitam V'sasim Bevoam Osim B'yem Aretzon Konam
Pe'er V'chavod Notem Lishmo Sohol Verina Lezecher Malchuto Kara Lashemesh Vayizrach Ora'a Vehitkein Soret HaLevana
Shevach Nonim Lo Kol Tzeva Marom Tiferet Ugedula Seraphim Teofanim Bechayot HaKodesh. Hey,
Le'el asher shavach mikol hama'asim. I know, I'm just reading. Kulam ahuvim, kulam berurim, kulam giborim, vechulam osim, ve'ema uve'yira, ratzon konam, vechulam potchim et pihem, b'kedusha, b'kedusha, uvetorah, b'shira, v'shira, uvezimra, umevarechim, umeshabechim, umefa'arim, uma'aritzim, umakdishim, umamlichim, et shem ha'el ha'melech, Hagadol, Hagibor, v'hanura, kadosh hu. V'chulam mekabelim aleihem, ol malchut shamayim, ze mize, v'notnim roshut ze lazem, lehakdish leyotzram, benachat ruach, besafa, berura, uvin ima kedosha, kulam ke'echad, onim ve'orim be'yira, kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzevaot, melo kol haaretz kevodo, ve'ha'ofanim, ve'chayot HaKodesh, Berash gadol, minasim leumat serafim, leumatam, v'shabechim ve'omrim, Baruch kavod Adonai, mimkomo.
המחדש בטובו,
מחדש בטובו, בכל יום תמיד, מעושה בראשית כאמור, לעושה אורים גדולים, כי לעולם חסדו. אור חדש על ציון תאיר, ונזכחו לנו מהרה לאורו. ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר המאורות. אהבה רבה
אהבתנו, אדוני אלוהינו, חמלה גדולה ותרחמת עלינו. אבינו מלכנו, בעבור אבותינו, שבטחו בך, שבטחו בך, אבינו מלכנו, ותלמדם חוקי חיים, כן תחננו תלמדנו, אבינו האב הרחמן, המרחם רחם עלינו, ותן בליבנו להבין, להבין ולהשכיל לשמוע, ללמוד תורתך באהבה. והארננו בתורתך, ודבק ליבנו במצוותיך. ויחד לבבינו לאהבה וליראה את שמך, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, כי בשם קודשך הגדול והנורא בטחנו, נגילה ונשמחה, נגילה ונשמחה בישועתך.
והביאנו לשלום מארבעת כנפות הארץ, ובתוליכנו קוממיות לעצרנו, כי אל פועל ישועת אתה, ובנו בחרת מכל המלשון, וקרבתנו לשמך הגדול, סלע באמת, להודות לך ולידך באהבה. ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר בעמו ישראל באהבה.
אמן.
שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך ובביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. למען ירבו ימיכם וימי בניכם על האדמה אשר נשבע אדוני לבתיכם לתת להם כימי השמיים על הארץ. ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור, דבר אל בני ישראל ורמתה עליהם ויעשו להם ציצית על כנפי בגדיהם לדורותם, ונתנו על ציצית הכנף בטיל תכלת, והיה לכם לציצית, והוריתם אותו, וזכרתם את כל מצוות אדוני, ועשיתם אותם, ולא תטורו אחרי לבבכם ואחרי עיניכם, אשר אתם זונים אחריהם, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
We're reading at the top of page 350.
Ledor vador hu kayam ushemo kayam vechiso umalchuto ve'emunato la'ad kayamet. Amen. She'atahu Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu Malkeinu Melech Avoteinu Go Aleinu Go El Avoteinu Yotzreinu Sor Yeshuateinu Hodeinu Matilenu Me'olam Shemecha In Elohim Zulatecha Ezrat Avoteinu Atahu Me'olam. I know. Tehillah le'elyon baruchum vorach Moshe u'Miriam u'bnei Yisrael lechanu shira b'simcha rabah v'amru chulam Michamocha ba'elim Adonai Mikamocha nedar b'kodesh Nora tehilot osef elen Shira chadasha shibechu geulim Leshimcha al sefat hayam Yachad kulam hodu Vehimluchu ve'amru Adonai yimloch le'olam cha'en Sor Yisrael Kuma beis Ezrat Yisrael Uvdei Kenumecha Yehuda ve'Yisrael Go Aleinu Adonai Tzevaot Shemo Kedosh Yisrael Baruch Atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael.
We begin the Amidah together, page 354.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'Konei Hakol V'Zocher Chastei Avod U'Mevi Goel Lifnei B'neihem Leman Shemo V'Ahava Melech Ozer Ufoked U'Mashia U'Magen Baruch Atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ufoked Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechayim Metim Torah Le'Oshioch Mechakel Chaim Bechesed Mechayim Metim Berachamim Rabim Tomech Noflim Verofech Cholim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot metim. Baruch atah Adonai mechayed hametim.
Amen.
Nekadesh et shimcha ba'olam, keshem shmakdishim oto b'shmem aram. Kahatul al yad miyecha, v'kral zeh al zeh v'yamar.
Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzevaot, Melech haaretz kivodo.
Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzevaot, Melo kol haaretz kevodo. Az bekol ra'ash gadol, adir v'chazak mishim kol, minasim le'umat serafim, le'umatam, baruch yameru.
Baruch kevod Adonai mimkomo.
Baruch kavod Adonai mimkomo. Mimkomcha malkeinu, malkeinu tofia, v'timloch aleinu, ki mechakim anachnu lach.
Matai, matai timloch, timloch betzion. Matai, matai timloch, timloch betzion. Bekarov biyamenu, bekarov biyamenu, leolam va'ed tishkon. Bekarov biyamenu, bekarov biyamenu, leolam va'ed tishkon. Tit gadol v'tit kadash, v'tit gadol v'tit kadash, betov Yerushalayim, Yerushalayim yircham. Ledor vador, ledor vador, ledor vador, ledor vador, lenetzach netzachim. Ledor vador, ledor vador, ledor vador, ledor vador, lenetzach netzachim. V'nenu tirena, tirena malchutecha, kadavar ha'amor b'shirei uzecha. Al yedei David, al yedei David, Mashiach tzidkecha. Al yedei David, al yedei David, Mashiach tzidkecha. Yimloch Adonai leolam Elohayich Tzion, ledor vador, hallelujah.
Yimloch Adonai olam, Elohai Tzion, ledor vador, hallelujah. Ledor vador nagid golecha, ulenetzach netzachim kedusha nagish, v'shimcha Elohinu mepinu, lo yamush le'olam va'ed, ki hamelech gadol v'kadosh ata, baruch atah Adonai el hakadosh.
Amen. We continue with moments of silent prayer. If you'd like a text, there's one on page 358 through 364, or the language of your heart. Ose shalom, shalom bimromav. Yaseh shalom. Ose shalom, shalom bimromav. Yaseh shalom. Hadi Shalom, page 392.
יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבה.
Amen.
בעלמא דברך רותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ובימיכון ובחייך ובית ישראל, בגלל בזמן קריב אמרו אמן.
Amen.
שמי רבה מברך, לעולם ליומי יומיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח, יתברך וישמם בנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. בריחו. לעילה בין כל ברכתה ושירתה, תשבחתה ונחמתה, כאמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. תקבל צאן ובלטון דכל ישראל, קודם אבוהון דבשמיא ואמרו
Amen.
יהי שלום רב מן שמיא וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו
Amen.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו
Amen. Kayla, Yasher Kochachach, beautiful davening. Wonderful. We're going to turn now to the Torah service, page 394. Invite up Cantor Lichterman. We begin with Ein Kamocha, top of page 394.
Elohim Adonai Ben Kamatzecha Malchudecha Malchut Kol Olamim Omem Shaltacha Bechol Ador Vador Adonai Melech Adonai Malach Adonai Yimaroch Leolam Vahed Adonai Hos Leamo Yiten Adonai Yevarech Et Amo V'Shalom Avaharachamim Eti Aviratzon Haed Tzidon Tivanach Amod Yerushalayim Tivanech Amod Yerushalayim Ki Amecha Levad Batachanu Melech El Ram Nisa Adon Olam.
As we begin our Torah service this morning, we focus our attention with the blessing for studying Torah, for reading Torah. Baruch Atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kichanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. Amen. This morning, we are quickly coming to the end of the book of Vayikra. Kayla has some thoughts for us a little bit later about the parasha this morning. I'm not going to her. Those of you who have Chumashim at home, I hope you'll join us as we turn to the Torah reading. And Kayla wants to honor several special people in her life. I'm also going to ask all those people who are standing in the backyard at the Gruenbergs to pipe down and stop distracting everybody. Those of you who are following along in Chumash Eitz Chaim, we're on page 741. If you're following in a different Chumash at home, we are reading Leviticus chapter 25, begin with verse 19. Honored with the first Aliyah, Kayla's grandfather, Jim Rosen, and Debbie Mack. Ya'amdu Yona ben Nachum Arya v'Leah Brina v'Fegel Chava bat Meir v'Chana Rishon. Jim and Debbie, will you unmute yourselves to do your Aliyah?
Baruch Adonai Habarah.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Habarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bakar banu mikol ha'amin. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. V'natna ha'aretz pirya v'achatem l'sova v'shavtem l'vetach aleha v'chi tomru manocha b'shana hashvi'it hen lo nizra v'lo ne'esof et tuatenu v'tziviti et birchati lachem b'shana hashishit v'asat et hatvua l'shlosh hashanim Uzratem et hashana hashminit achatem minatvua yashan ad hashana hatshiit ad bo tevu ata tochu yashan v'haaretz lo timacher mitut kili haaretz kigerim v'toshavim atem imadi Uvechol eretz achuzatchem geula titnu haaretz.
Sam, fantastic.
And he's out.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torah emet. V'hayei olam natan b'naheinu. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Honored with the second Aliyah are Kayla's grandparents, Sandy and Jack Grunberg. Yamdu, Yaakov Michael ben Yehuda v'Chana, v'Sara Freda bat Zela Kirsch v'Chaya, Sheni.
Unmuted. Baruch Adonai Habarach.
Baruch
Adonai Habarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Habarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Ki amur chachicha umachar me'achuzato uva go'alo hakarov elav ve'ga'al et mimkar achiv ve'ish ki lo yihia lo goel v'hishiga yado umatzah kedei geulato V'chishav et shnei mimkaro, v'heshiv et ha'odef, la'ish asher machar lo, v'ashav lachuzato, ve'im lo mitzah yado, dei hashiv lo, v'hayamim karo. Bayad hakone oto ad shenad hayavel batsa vayovel vashav leachuzato.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yasher Koach, Sandy and Jack. Ya'amdu, Harav Yoshua Tzvi ben Yaakov Michael v'Sara Freda v'Chava Glika bat Yona v'Aviva Eta Shlishi.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Ve'ish kim kor beit moshav ir choma v'chayeta geulato atom shenadim karo yamim tihiyeh geulato ve'im lo yigael ad melot lo shana tamima ve'kam habayit asher ba'ir asher lo choma latzumitut lekone oto ledorotav velo lo yitzeh bayovel v'vatei hachatzerim asher ein lahem choma saviv al sadei haaretz yachashev geula tehiyeh lo uvayovel yitzeh Arei halaviim batei arei achuzatam geulat olam tihiyeh lalaviim ba'asher yigaal min halaviim v'yatsa mimkar bayit ve'ir achuzato bayovel kivatei arei halaviim hi achuzatam betoch b'nei Yisrael usadei migrash areihem lo yimcher ki achuzat olam hu lahem v'chi amuch achicha umatai yado imach v'hechazakta bo ger v'toshav v'chai imach Al tikach me'ito neshech betarbit v'yareita melohecha v'chei achlicha imach et kaspecha lo titen lo beneshech uv'marbit lo titen ochlecha ani Adonai Elohechem asher tzeti erchem me'eretz Mitzrayim Latet lachem et eretz Canaan, lahiyot lachem laElohim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. We now celebrate with Alyssa and Josh as Chazan Lichterman calls forward Kayla as a bat mitzvah.
Ahamod habachura habat mitzvah kelaliat bat harav Yoshua Tzevi v'chavaglika likrobat orah ma'avetir.
First, I wanted to thank friends, family, and our Chizuk Amuno family for all being here and traveling to your computer from all over the world. We're so grateful that all of you are here to celebrate Kayla. I just want to give a big shout out first to Ayla Asher and Chazan Lichterman for helping to teach our girl all she needed to know. You've both made her feel comfortable and confident in all of this. To Sam, thank you for letting this year be very much about your sister. And to Josh, the love of my life, I'm so glad we get to share this journey together with all the crazy, the anxiety, and the everything. Now to Kayla, my girl. We named you Kayla Liat after two strong and special women, your great-grandmothers Hilda Savitz and Lillian Rosen, who loved their families fiercely and never took no for an answer. We hoped that you would come to embody their wonderful qualities, and you have in fact done just that. You are smart, kind, compassionate, fierce, hardworking, and truly a funny young woman. You're also a devoted friend and family member and seem to have a way with anyone you come across. This doesn't look like the bat mitzvah we had planned. And as we realized that today would be different, we laughed, we cried, we got a little angry, but we found a way to make it work, and you did it so well, Kayla. You've done a beautiful job today, and we're so proud of you, and you should be so proud of yourself. It wasn't easy, but you did it. I hope this shows that no matter what happens, Kayla, you are a strong and amazing girl. You are a leader, and you can get through any hardship you encounter and end up stronger on the other side. I also hope that you realize we have everything we need here today because we have each other and the community around us, even if many of you are on Zoom. We hope you will always remember wonderful days like today, where you are surrounded by people who love you so much and have gathered together to celebrate you. We feel so grateful and lucky that we get to be your parents, Kayla, and we're so proud of you and we love you so much.
I'm going to turn around now. It's my turn. Kayla Liat. We named you Kayla Liat in an aspirational way. What does that mean? Well, almost 13 years ago today, we named you in Nyack, New York. And we named you Kayla, which means vessel of God, and Liat, which means I am for you. We did that in the hopes that as you grew up, you would become to be a Jewish woman who would embody the godly qualities in the world that we all so desperately want, and that you would become a selfless Jewish woman, always concerned about the world and the people around you, maybe even before yourself. Kayla, I could sit here today and list all of your accomplishments, but that's not what today is for. You have many. Today is to challenge you. Now that you are a Jewish woman, you need to take the fact that up until this point you have been a vessel of God and you are a selfless daughter, sister, friend, cousin, niece, no matter what it is, that's you. But now you need to take that to the next step, Kayla. This world needs you. In your Torah portion today, you read and you'll talk a little bit about a world in which there's good and bad and punishment and reward. And the truth is, Kayla, it would be wonderful if every road that you see and every problem that you encounter would be that black and white. But oftentimes life is very gray, and it won't be super easy to know what to do in a given instant. But we feel confident, your mom and I, that no matter what decision you face, no matter what situation you encounter, that your godliness, your Kayla, and your selflessness, your Liat, will always help you to make the right decision, and not only that, but to lead other people along the way. Kayla, your mom, your brother Sam, your grandparents, Saba and Baba, Papa and Debbie, and you know that Mama, that Edie Siegel-Rosen is looking down upon you today, not telling you like she always did when you were little to use your lady voice, but smiling and beaming with pride. Your friends, our beloved Chizuk Amuno community, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, everybody, your friends who loves you, is looking down upon you, is looking at you, Kayla, and knowing that as you accept your responsibility amongst the Jewish people and amongst your community, that you will always do so with grace, with love, and with selflessness. So your mom and I are now going to do what we love to do every Friday night, and what is one of our greatest joys as your parents. We're going to bless you. Yisimech Elohim Kesara Rivka Rachel V'Leah Yivarechecha Adonai V'Yishmerecha Ya'er Adonai Panav Elecha V'Yichuneka Yisa Adonai Panav Elecha V'Yasem Lach Shalom. We love you so much.
Amen. Mazel tov. We follow along as Kayla reads her bat mitzvah aliyah. Sorry, honey, go ahead.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
וכי ימוך אחיך ומטה ידו עמך וחזקת בו גר ותושב וחי עמך אל תיקח מאיתו נשך ותרביט ויראת מאלוהיך וכי אחיך עמך את כספך לא תיתן לו בנשך ובמרבית לא תיתן אוכלך אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים לתת לכם את ארץ כנען להיות לכם לאלוהים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם אתה בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. Yasher koach to Kayla.
Thank you.
Kayla, we're going to get you all set up for your Devar Torah and your Haftorah. Hey, Sam, would you maybe change places with your mom so we can see your mom's proud face while Kayla's reading? Is that okay?
Believe me when I tell you, he does not mind being more out of the camera.
I just miss seeing Alyssa's face while Kayla reads.
Good Shabbos.
Shabbos.
My Torah portion is Bahar Behukotai, which talks about the blessings and the curses that God says will happen if the Israelites do not obey him and his commandments. For example, God promises that if the Israelites follow his laws, he will send rain at the right time, but if they do not, there will be no rain and the land will all dry up. I believe that God really does reward good and punish evil, although sometimes it takes a while for the reward or punishment to come. However, in addition to a straightforward reward, people also naturally benefit from doing good things. For example, if you donate money to a poor person, when that person is doing better, they may help you when you are in need. In my own life, I've seen good rewarded. Especially as a rabbi's family, we are often reaching out to help others. In return, they often thank us and do nice things. Once, we even ran into someone who my dad helped when we were vacationing in Jamaica, and he bought my dad a drink. The best example of this was after my grandmother passed away, when the community was really caring and supporting, and bringing food for my family and helping us to make a Shabbat minyan. The idea of being rewarded for good things we do also relates to what is happening in the world right now. We are in the middle of a terrible pandemic. Even though people are struggling, we can find a good side to our struggles. The pandemic has shown us that during hard times, we are rewarded for the time we put into building close relationships. Now that we are stuck at home, we have lots of family time to build an even stronger relationship to our loved ones. As an example, during Passover, my family is not normally able to host that many people in our home because of the limited space, but this year, my family on both sides were able to celebrate together over Zoom. My Bat Mitzvah project was working with animals at the Humane Society. Animals can't reward you or even thank you for helping them, but every time my mom and I have gone to volunteer, I have felt rewarded by getting a good feeling afterwards. God might also see what I've done to help these animals and reward me later on for doing that. I am so incredibly grateful for all the people who helped me prepare for this morning. I would like to thank Rabbi Wexler for helping me build up the courage to speak in front of you. I would like to thank Cantor Lichterman for teaching me all the prayers. I would like to thank my tutor, Ayla, for helping me prepare for my bat mitzvah and making sure that I practiced 3 times perfectly in a row. Next, I would like to thank all my friends for supporting me and listening to me sing my Haftorah and Torah portions until they were perfect. I would like to thank my family for supporting me throughout this entire process. I would like to thank my brother for being so nice to me and helping me practice the prayers and always being there for me when I need someone to talk to. Even though we fight sometimes, I want you to know that I always love you and think that most of the time you're the best older brother a girl could ask for. Next, I would like to thank all of you for coming to this wonderful occasion. Most importantly, I would like to thank my wonderful, amazing parents. Dad, thank you for helping me to prepare and build up more courage to sing in front of the entire shul. I would like to thank my mom for planning this entire bat mitzvah and making it sure that I liked everything you picked out. Even though sometimes I say your ideas aren't the best, most of the time they are. I am so incredibly grateful to have you both in my life, and I couldn't ask for better parents. Please join me on page 600 and 763 in the Eitz Chaim Chumash for my Haftorah. Baruch atah Adonai, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar b'nvi'im tovim, v'ratzav v'divrehem hanemarim ba'emet. Baruch atah Adonai, habocher b'torah, u'Moshe avdo, u'v'Yisrael amo, v'nvi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek.
Amen.
Adonai, Uzi, Uma Uzi, Umnosi, Beyom Sarah, Elecha, Goim Yavo, Me'afse Aretz, Bayomru, Och Sheker Nachalu, Avotenu, Hevel Ve'ein Bam Mo'il, Hayaseh lo Adam Elohim V'heimalo Elohim Lachen hineni modi'am Bapam hazot Udiem et edai ve'et gvurati Yad'u kishmi Adonai Chotat Yehuda Ketuva Be'ed barzel Betziporen Shamir Chorsha Elu Achlibam Ulakarnot Mizbechotechem Kizkor B'neihem Mizbechotam V'asherehem Al Etz Ra'ana'an Al Givaod Hagvohot Harari Basadeh Chaylacha Kol Ozrotecha Lavaz Eiten B'motecha B'chatat B'chol Givulecha V'shmateta Uvecha Minachalatecha Asher Natati Lach V'ha'avodaticha Et Oivecha Ba'art Asher Lo Yadat Ki Esh Kedachtem Ba'api Ad Olam Tukad Ko Amar Adonai Aror HaGever Asher Yiftach Ba'adam Ve'asam Basar Zro Umin Adonai Yasor Libo V'haya Ke'arar Ba'arava Ve'lo Yir'eh Ki Yavotov V'shachen Chararim Bamidbar Eretz Melachat V'lo Tishef Baruch HaGever Asher Yiftach Ba'adonai V'haya Adonai Mivtacho V'haya Ke'et Shatul Al Mayim V'al Yivam V'shalach Sharashav V'lo Yir'eh Ki Yavocham V'haya Alehu Ra'ana'an U'bnishnat Basoret Lo Yida'ang V'lo Yamish Masot Perim Akov Halev Nikol Ve'anushu Mi Yedayenu Ani Adonai Poker Lev Bochen Kalayot V'latet La'ish Ki drachav Ki free Ma'alalav Koreh Dagar V'lo Yalad Osher V'lo V'mishpat B'chatzi Yamav Yazvenu ובאחריתו יהיה נבם. כיסא כבוד מורם מראשון מוקם מקדשנו מקווה ישראל אדוני כל עוזבכם יבשו וסורי בארץ יכתבו כי עזבו מוכר מים חיים את אדוני רפאני אדוני וארבה הושיעני ויבשעם כי תהילתי אתה ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם צור כל עמים צדיק בכל הדורות היה לנאמן האומר ויעשה המדבר ומקיים שכל דבריו אמת וצדק נאמן אתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו ונאמנים דבריך ודבר אחד מדבריך אחור לא ישוב ריקם כי על מלך נאמן ורחמן אתה ברוך אתה אדוני היה לנאמן וכל דבריו ברחם על ציון כי בית חיינו ולעולבת נפש תושיע במהרה בימינו ברוך אתה אדוני
ברוך שמו.
וישמח ציון ובניה שמחנו אדוני אלוהינו ואליהו הנביא עבדך ובמלכות בית דוד משמחך במהרה יבוא ויגל ליבנו על כיסו לא ישב זר ולא ינחלו עוד אחרים את כבודו כי בשם קודשך נשבעת לו שלא יכבה נרו לעולם ועד ברוך אתה אדוני
ברוך שמו.
מגן דוד
Amen.
התורה ועל העבודה ועל הנביאים והיום השבת הזה שנתת לנו אדוני אלוהינו לקדושה ולמנוחה לכבוד ולתפארת על הכל אדוני אלוהינו אנחנו מודים לך ומברכים אותך יברך שמך בפי כל חי תמיד לעולם ועד ברוך אתה אדוני
ברוך
מקדש השבת
Amen. Let's sing Siman Tov and Mazel Tov together.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman
So. On this side. Yeah, Caitlin in the background when she comes on.
Where's Hitler when you need him?
Yeah. Wait till we.
Mazel tov, Kayla. Mazel tov, everybody.
Mazel tov, Kayla. It's our custom at Chizuk Amuno that when a bar or bat mitzvah has a rabbi in the family, it's our pleasure to invite the rabbi in the family to speak to the bat mitzvah. So it's my honor to invite Kayla's uncle, my colleague, Rabbi Aaron Brusso, to share a few words with her today.
Hi, Kayla. Mazel tov. Kayla, when you were a baby, one of the hardest things to do was buckle you in your car seat. You would arch your back and rooch back and forth, and I can still see your little face as red as your hair. And let's be clear, There are two women in this world that put fear of God in your father, your Doda Chana and you. You would not sit still. And now we know why. Kayla, you have to dance all the time. And I feel like I've noticed it more now that we have done so many family Zooms. In the box, we see your dad, your mom, your brother, and then in the back, you're doing what people of my generation call the tickety-tockety. Years ago, your father wrote a song for one of your honorary aunts, Shira Epstein. He didn't know it at the time, but it was also written for you. Kayla is a dancer, she's a great big prancer, you can see her in the air. Kayla, there is a joy inside of you that must come out, always. Before the Israelites enter the land, they're told about all the ways they have to think about the whole community in sharing the harvest of their land, in sharing Shabbat and holidays with family, your servants, the Levites, the stranger, the fatherless, the widow. The definition of simcha is not personal happiness, but a joy that is shared with community. That's true happiness. Kayla, your joy comes from inside of you and out, and you share it with everyone. The fact that your happiness comes from inside you will always serve you well. The fact that you share so freely means you will always have community. Like the truly warm, embracing, and caring communities your family have always found in Nyack, in Yardley, and now in Baltimore. Kayla, I'm actually glad to be blessing you over Zoom, so I don't have to stand next to you and have it be super clear that in 2 years, you will be taller than me. You have truly grown to be the lady your grandmother Edie always knew you would be. It is my honor and pleasure to bless you as a bat mitzvah. Misha Berach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel Leah Vivarechet Kayla Liat Bat Harav Yoshua Tzvi V'Chava Glika She'egia L'mitzvot Bal Tal Lichvod HaMakom Lichvod HaTorah Lichvod HaShabbat HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yishmereha V'chayeha V'yichonen Et Liba Liot Shlema Meronat Elohea Legot B'Torato Lelechet B'drachav Ve'lishmo Mitzvotav Yishlach bracha v'atzlacha b'chol ma'aseh yedea, yizku horea, legala l'torah l'chupa l'masim tovim, v'timsach chen v'sechel tov, ben elim yadam v'nomar, amen. May God bless our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. Bless Kayla Liat bat harav Yoshua Tzvi v'chava glika, who has come from Aliyah upon reaching the age of mitzvot, with reverence for God, respect for the Torah, and Shabbat. May the Kadosh Baruch Hu protect and sustain you, helping you to be wholehearted in faith, to study Torah, fulfill mitzvot, and to walk in God's ways. May your parents rear you to maturity, guiding you to the blessings of Torah, chuppah, and a life of ma'asim tovim, good deeds. May you find favor before God in this community, and we say amen and mazal tov.
Amen. Mazel tov, amen. Kayla, it's so beautiful to see how loved you are here and all around. Oh, and now we get to see the rest of Rabbi Bruce's family. Nice to see so many old friends this morning. It's really special. Kayla, Mazel tov, you've been such a special part of our community for these short time, but it's really hard to imagine anything without you. We said last night, your face standing on the side in Shir Shabbat and in Shabbat morning and around the building and in our office and in my office. Your uncle said your joy comes from inside, and it's true. There is no doubt about what radiates from you. And we're so delighted that you and your family have come to be a part of our family. So mazel tov, everybody. We're going to continue with the service. If you'll find your sidurim Once again, we'll turn to page 405. Kayla, you can stand if you want, or you can have a seat. We're going to continue with the blessings. First, we're going to continue with a Mishaberach, a prayer for those in our community who are in need of healing. Chazan?
משבח אבותינו, אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, ואמותינו שרה רבקה, רחל ולאה, ויברך וירפא את כל החולים, את כל החולים בתוכנו. הקדוש ברוך הוא ימלא רחמים עליהם, להחזיקם ולרפאותם ולרפאותם, וישלח עליהם מהרה רפואה שלמה, מהרה רפואה שלמה מן השמיים, רפואת הנפש ורפואת הגוף בתוך שאר החולים, וחזק את ידי העוסקים בצורכיהם, שעבדים מלזות ורפואה קרובה לבוא. השתבח לו ובזמן קריב ונאמר אמן.
May God have blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. Bless and heal all those whom we've mentioned today. May the Holy One in mercy strengthen them and heal them soon, body and soul, together with all others who suffer illness, and we say amen. Our thoughts this morning, as they always are, as we say the Mishaberach, are with those in our community and around the world who are ill and who are suffering this morning. Our thoughts are with those who care for them, who tend to them, who have needs of their own. We have a special young lady in our community who we're thinking of this morning as well, Molly, and we're praying for a complete healing of body and spirit for her. Turn to page 415, a prayer for our country. Our God and God of our ancestors, we ask your blessings for our country, for its government, for its leader and advisors, and for all who exercise just and rightful authority. Teach them insights of your Torah, that they may administer all affairs of state fairly, that peace and security, happiness and prosperity, justice and freedom may forever abide in our midst. Creator of all flesh, bless all the inhabitants of our country with your spirit. May citizens of all races and creeds forge a common bond in true harmony, to banish all hatred and bigotry, and to safeguard the ideals and free institutions which are the pride and glory of our country. May this land under your providence be an influence for good throughout the world, uniting all people in peace and freedom, and helping them to fulfill the vision of your prophet. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they experience war anymore, and let us say, amen. You heard both Kayla and Alyssa thank Kayla's tutor, Ayala Asher. Ayala is honored with reciting a prayer for the state of Israel at the top of page 416.
Avinu, Avinu, שבשמיים, צור ישראל וגואלו. אבינו, אבינו, שבשמיים, צור ישראל וגואלו. ברך, ברך, את מדינת ישראל, ראשית צמיחת גאולתנו, הגן עליה בעברת חסדך, ופרוס עליה סוכת שלומך. אבינו,
שבשמיים, צור ישראל וגואלו. אבינו אבינו שבשמיים, צור ישראל וגואלו. ושלח אורך ועמיתך לראשי השריה ותקנם בעצה טובה מלפניך, ותקנם עצה טובה מלפניך. חזק את ידי מגיני ארץ קודשנו, והנחילם אלוהינו ישועה. ואתם ניצחון תעטרם, ונתת שלום בארץ, ושמחת עולם ליושביה ונאמר אמן. אבינו אבינו שבשמיים, צור ישראל וגואלו. אבינו אבינו שבשמיים, צור ישראל וגואלו.
Beautiful, Ayala. We turn to the closing of the Torah service. Chazan Lichterman leads us in Eitz Chaim.
Eitz Chaim hi למחזיקים בה בתומכך מאושר דרכנו בכל נתיבותיה. שלום אשר בנו אדוני אליך ונשובו חדש ימינו כקדם.
Thanks, Chazan. It's my honor to share a few words of Torah this morning in a sermon. The prophet Isaiah talks about what might be a perfect messianic time, and he suggests an image, that of the lion and the lamb lying down together. In fact, at Camp Ramah in the Berkshires, which I know a lot of you attend, there's even a sculpture of that messianic image of the two lying down together. Recently, I've seen another image that, if Isaiah had thought about it, probably would have mentioned also as a vision of messianic times. Teenagers out in the street going for a walk with their parents. It's almost unimaginable. Even my very own teenagers coming out for a walk with me. So desperate are we all to get outside and enjoy ourselves. In fact, we have seen over these past 10 weeks many things that we never would have imagined would really come to pass. They were something that were dreamed of, imagined of. We have a vision that's detailed in this morning's parasha. Sam and Kayla read the verses just after it and included its fulfillment as well. It's the description of the sabbatical of the Shemitah year. 6 years you may sow your fields, prune your vineyards, gather in the yield. Uvashana hashvi'it Shabbat Shabbaton yiyeh la'aretz. But in the 7th year, the land shall have a Sabbath of complete rest, a Shabbat of Adonai. We won't sow our fields or prune our vineyards. For so many years, Rabbi Gruenberg and I have each preached and taught on Shemitah, and we do what all rabbis do when we talk about the sabbatical year. We know it's this messianic ideal vision. We try our best to make it accessible and to make it meaningful, even to a community, a modern world in which the notion of a sabbatical may be something just imagined. The Torah had very specific goals in mind when instituting the sabbatical year. We'll use modern parlance for the Torah's goals. The Torah wanted the land and us to reboot, refresh, and re-inspire our rushed, overworked society, and hoped that we would readjust our perspective on our priorities. When we spoke about Shemitah, we spoke about it, though, as something entirely aspirational. We never really thought that in our modern world, we could truly suspend time collectively. We and our ancestors before us found all kinds of roundabout ways to make sure that we wouldn't actually have to observe the sabbatical. They found all kinds of loopholes and ways to make sure that we wouldn't actually have to pause all together at the same time. We just couldn't imagine a way to take that collective time. So we preached about how meaningful it might be, this ancient custom from an ancient faraway land. We connected it to Jewish approaches to ecology, to a Jewish environmental ethic. We talked about Shemitah as a time to let the land heal, to step back, and to simply let places and people be. Well, Shemitah has the last laugh on us. Score one for the biblically mandated time out, but please, maybe not every 7 years. Our biblical ancestors had similar questions as we have over these 10 weeks. How do we sustain ourselves during this sabbatical period of stepping back? My old friend, a gifted teacher of Tanakh, Alana Goldstein Sachs, explains that there are 2 ways that the ancient Israelites were nurtured during the sabbatical period. And we want to suggest that maybe these are the same 2 ways that we might be nurtured during this profound pause in our society, in our world. The 2 ways that we sustained ourselves during the Shemitah were, first, from things that were grown on our own land during the 7th year, things that grew by themselves without any intervention or help from us. And the second way we were sustained was from the things that we had stored and saved up from the years before. I think each category teaches us something different about sustaining ourselves during this time. The first teaches us how to be grateful for those gifts which come to us, especially through no effort of our own. The things that grow without any interference or help from us. And that we must share those gifts that come and grow on their own. The sabbatical year conveyed that sense of vulnerability that's felt by the poor in every year, not just the 7th year. That was part of the intention. One of the main goals of the Shemitah was that the entire community, the farmer, the wealthy, the landowner, would all have a sense of vulnerability and understand that our stability is not quite as stable as they would have liked to imagine. The second regards those resources which have been stored up from before and which remain ours. We are so fortunate to have experienced what Joseph might call the fat years as opposed to the skinny years. But we have internalized, we hope, those sustaining lessons of vulnerability. And our tradition hopes and expects that because we've had that experience of instability and vulnerability, that we will then behave with empathy and generosity. It's easy to see how the Shemitah, how the sabbatical year can be perceived and experienced as a burden, as something to be suffered through, as something to be managed. And we who are experiencing our own profound pause understand the burdens of loneliness and loss and different expectations that have been experienced. Perhaps we might listen to the version the Torah suggests this week, which sees the pause of Shemitah not as a burden, but as a blessing and as part of the essential character of the Jewish people. What if we did the same, everybody? What if we used this time of the pandemic as our own Shemitah period, almost like a retreat, a time away to nourish, to sustain ourselves and each other, and mostly a time to grow in our wisdom and our compassion. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. I usually say that we continue with Musaf, and Musaf is the conclusion of our service. But last week after Shabbat services, somebody said that I was really just faking them out, and Musaf isn't the end, and there's still too much to go. So I don't want to mislead anyone in any way. There's still a couple minutes, but I promise Musaf is still really the end of the service. So we turn back in our Sidurim to page 428. Chazan Lichterman leads us in Chatzi Kaddish. Amen. Begin the Musaf Amidah together, page 430.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Tzara, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah. האל הגדול הגיבור והנורא אל עליון כל מלך חסדים טובים וקולני הכל וזוכר חסדי העבוד ומביא גואל לבניהם למען שמו ואהבה מלך עוז ופוקד ומושיע ומגן Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Moked Sarah. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, וחיים אתי מטרה ולהושיע. מחלקי לחיים בחסד, מחיים אתי ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים. ומכיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו, לישני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ונידון מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומעצמי ישועה. ונאמנתה לחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני בחיי המתים. נריצך ונקדישך כסוד ציון סוד וקודש. המקדש שבקום בקודש. כתוב על יד נביאך וקרא הזה לזה ויאמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלך הארץ כבודו. כבודו מלא עולם בשרתיו שואלים זה לזה היה מקום כבודו ליום אתם ברוך יאמרו. ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו ייתן וייתן ברחמים ויחונם המייחדים שמו. בערב ובבוקר בכל יום תמיד. ערב ובבוקר בכל יום תמיד. פעמיים ביהבה פעמיים ביהבה שמע אומרים. פעמיים ביהבה פעמיים ביהבה שמע אומרים. שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד. ואלוהינו אבינו מלכנו משיחנו והוא ישמיענו ברחמיו שנית לעיני כל חי להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור. ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהי ציון לגדול וגדול. הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך ולנצח נצחים קדוש לך נקדיש. בשבחך אלוהינו ויפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד כי על המלך הגדול וקדוש אתה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו לקדוש. Hase shalom, shalom bimrona, Oyase shalom, shalom aleinu. Hase shalom, shalom bimrona, Oyase shalom, shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'yimaru amen.
If you're standing, you may be seated. We turn to page 508. And the Gruenbergs are going to lead us in Ein Keloheno.
1, 2, 3. Ein Kelohenu, Ein Kadonenu, Ein Shemokenu, Ein Kemoshienu, Mi Eloheinu, Mi Chadonenu, Mi Kemokenu, Mi Kemoshienu. Nodel Eloheinu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Malkeinu, Nodel Moshienu, Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu, Atahu Shektiru, Abba Oteinu, Lefanecha Ketoret Hasanim.
Before we continue with Aleinu, I want to invite Sandy Moffitt, the president of the congregation, to share a few words with us. Sandy?
Thank you, Rabbi Wexler. Shabbat Shalom, as Rabbi Wexler mentioned, my name is Sandy Moffitt, and I have the privilege to be Chizuk Amuno's president. And welcome everyone to this festive Shabbat morning. At Chizuk Amuno, community is everything, and we are so grateful to be able to be together to pray, to celebrate, to share joy, and provide comfort. For me, these past 2 months have been just an amazing experience. I cannot not take this opportunity to say thank you again and again to our clergy and to our staff for all of their amazing hard work that they have done to keep our community so well connected over these weeks. It has been an effort like none other, and we are so grateful to have each and every one of you working alongside us to continue to create community and opportunities for all of us to engage. And today is an exceptional example. Kayla, I remember over 2 years ago when your family came for a visit, when your dad was thinking about joining Chizuk Amuno. And I thought to myself, as a mom of 2 girls, wow, an 11-year-old girl making a change in school at this point, I feel for you. But Kayla, you rose to the occasion. You seamlessly transitioned to Baltimore, to Krieger Schechter Day School, and to our community in such an amazing way. And that proves true to today. Today is about you, Kayla. As much as we love your mom and your dad, it is all about you. You, with your confidence, your grace, your maturity, you evoke happiness in everything that you do. We, and especially me, as a community, are so proud and so privileged to be and share with you today. I know this is not what you had dreamed about over the last couple years, but I will tell you, all of the smiling faces that we see on this Zoom today and that are out there, and I hear in your backyard as well, perhaps, are here for you. And that will be an experience that you will share and cherish in so many different ways than others have in their own experiences. So Kayla, mazel tov, and mazel tov to your parents, Josh and Alyssa, who are also my dear friends, and mazel tov to the entire Gruenberg and Rosen family. We are so thrilled to celebrate with you. And Kayla, even though it's virtual, Chizuk Amuno will share gifts with you at some point in time. We know there's being a tree planted in Israel for you, and we know we're going to give you a Kiddush cup when the time is right. So on behalf of our entire congregation, I pray for all who enter this synagogue. First and foremost, I pray for everyone's health. And I pray that we all find meaning, faith, and a united community who works together on behalf of the Jewish people and our society at large. May God's blessings truly in all of our lives and in our efforts provide us all with goodness, well-being, and peace. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Sandy. We'll conclude with Aleinu, page 510.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגאי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחת האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגאל עלינו ככל העולם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שירנו בשמיים ויעשה דארץ. ותמלוך עליהם מהרה לעולם ועד, כי המלכות שלך היא כל העולם תמלוך בכבוד, כרת בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר וחיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמעו אחד.
As a synagogue family, we offer our comfort to those who are grieving this Shabbat and extend our condolences to the families of Vera Barton, mother of Dr. Jim Wolf, and Marilyn Heyman, mother of Fred Heyman. We also honor the memories and yard sites of all of our loved ones for whom we say Kaddish today. The following are recorded in our perpetual memorials for the 22nd of Iyar: Clara Baith, Edward E. Karp, Herman Cohen, Jack Farbman, Anna Jaffe, Morris A. Cartman, Nelson Castle, Nathan P. Lipsitz, Howard Owen, Esther Paris, Isidore Rosenblum, William Shanbren, and Elsie M. Yaspi. Mourners in Yortzeit Kaddish, page 512. Yid Kadal v'Yid Kadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma Divrach Chirutei v'Yamlich Malchutei, V'chayechon v'Yomechon v'Chayei Zechol Beit Yisrael, V'Agala u'Bizman Kariv v'Yimru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevarach Le'alam U'Mei Maya, Yitbarach v'Yishtabach v'Yitpa'ar v'Yitromam v'Yitnaseh, V'Yitadar v'Yitaleh v'Yitalal Shemei Dekudesha B'Rechu, Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran ba'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Yehi zichram baruch, we pray that each of their memories endure as a blessing. Kayla, you did it. Mazel tov. Kayla had a birthday this week. We also want to say happy birthday to David Young. David Young had a special birthday. He turns 80 this Shabbat. On a normal year, the Youngs like to sponsor the Kiddush and have a little matchas herring in honor of David Young's birthday. So David, you owe us some herring after the pandemic is over, but we wish you a very happy 80th birthday. No, I don't think Rabbi Gruenberg digs the matchas herring. We are so happy to celebrate with the Gruenbergs and the Rosens and all of you, our entire Chizuk Amuno community this morning. We are going to conclude with Adon Olam. We have lots of cousins we want to hear do Adon Olam. So we want to invite the Gruenberg cousins and the Brousseau cousins and the Grabickis to unmute yourselves. And they're going to lead us in Adon Olam, page 514. And then don't go anywhere because Kayla will lead us in Kiddush and Hamotzi. Okay, everybody? 1, 2, 3.
Na 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 ya na 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 ya na 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 ya na 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 na. Asher malach b'terah and yisrael le'nasa b'chesed Adai melech shemon yikra Levado yimok nora Behu hayam Behu hoveh Behu yiyeh betifara Na 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 ya na 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 ya na 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 Ve'en sheni leham shilo lehafira beli reishi beli tachlit below ha'oz behamizra behu eli behai goali betor chavli be'tzara behu nisi umanosli Menakosi beyomeka beyado apiruchi beitishan ba'ira beimruchi geviati Adonai li belawira ya na 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 ya 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 na 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 Yeah, we love Kayla. Love you, Kayla.
Oh, I love you guys so much.
Kiddush and Hamotzi.
Love you.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu mitzotot v'tzivanu al natilat yadayim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam amotzi lechem min haaretz.
Amen.
Amen. Mazel tov.
Thank you.
Your supportive, loving brother.